Hello everyone, it's me again. I like disappear and then I come back and then I disappear and then I come back. Hey everyone, happy Leo season. It is August 1st and honestly Leo season starts August 1st, so take it up with your mama, not me. So I thought it'd be so fun if I recreated my first ever YouTube video, which was a catfishing myself. What is it? A catfish turned herself into a baddie. So fucking lame. This was released 5 years ago, so which means I was 16, which is like not that long ago because I'm 21. I'll be 21 in a few fucking days. So not that long ago, like literally I was 16 maybe like yesterday, so not really that much of a age gap there. So I thought it'd be fun because my makeup routine is so completely different now. I actually have some makeup right now, if I'm being for real with y'all. So I'm actually just gonna do this. I don't have any foundation or anything on because I came home from work and I don't do that shit anymore because who the fuck do I have to look good for? Nobody. The fuck. I'm gonna recreate this look, but now in today's day and age and like the way I do my makeup now. And I was looking at this video yesterday. It was a true fucking jump scare. Seeing myself do my makeup like that, and I went out in public like that. Like insert the clips right now of how I used to look like in high school and how I used to do my makeup. That shit was scary as fuck, and whoever let me out the house like that, fuck you. Y'all don't have to do me like that. I'm gonna put the clip of the video while me doing my makeup, so we're gonna watch this shit together. I did watch it yesterday. Wait, this is an old video. Fuck, I'm watching the wrong video. You fucking dumbass.
Hey guys, it's Nat.
Let's get started.
So for today's video, we're gonna be catfishing the world. But today I'm gonna show you guys
okay, the edits is crazy. This was the time where Emma Chamberlain was humongo on the internet, so definitely a lot of Emma Chamberlain inspired edits. Cringe.
kind of what I consider my baddie makeup. Yeah, so this makeup
Ew!
more...
That was giving Andrea from Love Island on her lives when she literally did the spin and she went, yes.
Is Rob a good kisser? Yes.
That's how I looked like before. Yeah, so first things first, let's wipe off these puppies. Okay, so all makeup is off. We're all bare and naked. So first things first, I'm gonna start with moisturizer. This is...
I don't use moisturizer. Stop doing skincare before my makeup. Never have done it. Don't know what the fuck 16-year-old Natalie was lying for. Don't know why the fuck she was lying. I never did skincare. I never did moisturizer. But being so for real, actually, I don't think I use primer. That's why I use moisturizer. I don't use moisturizer to this day. Like before my makeup, I use my skincare for nighttime. Personally, that's just me, and that's just how this is why my face looks like this. Because bitch, you don't do your skincare day and night. But like, a bitch lazy. The fuck.
There's a YouTube video, so I might be like a little awkward. I might be a little like weird. I don't know. Let's see how this video works out. Alright, so first thing I'm gonna do is my eyebrows. I always do my eyebrows before anything else. I don't know, it's like a habit. I've always done it like that.
Still do.
So, yeah. I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. Lock On Liner and Brow Cream in the shade Medium Brown.
Crazy. Okay, we're already starting off. So she didn't even use primer. Bitch, what the fuck are you doing? That's why your skin looks so fucking cakey in high school. Excuse me. So she didn't use any primer. Bitch, I'm gonna use primer at my big age. Also, this is my makeup bag. It's a fucking mess. So you're gonna hear me scrambling for shit. All right, so 16-year-old Natalie didn't use any primer, but I am. So I used that e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with niacinamide. That's how I say it. So going in straight with primer. That's how I would do my baddie makeup. So we're starting off with primer. Put that shit all over the face, under the eyes, because I was kicking in high school and nobody said shit to me. So brows. I actually still have that brow product, which is insanity. I don't use it anymore. That's the e.l.f. Lock On Liner in the shade Espresso now. Okay, so we're gonna Carpenter. But I no longer use pomades because this shit is so heavy on the fucking This shit is so heavy on the fucking eyebrows, so I no longer use this. But what I do use is this. I'm using the NYX brow tint pen in the shade Espresso. Okay, Sabrina. So literally just brush my eyebrows now that I have a shape to my eyebrows. Also, while I'm doing my eyebrows, please watch how I did my eyebrows back then. Scary as fuck. I don't want to get copyrighted, so I'm gonna put new music on top of this while I'm doing my eyebrows.
Monday through Sunday, yo. Maybe I'll love you one day. Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I'll sit my drunk ass on that runway on this one way. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam?
Okay, so I'm almost done with this eyebrow. So what I'm doing is literally like hair-like strokes. I'm barely touching my eyebrow, like no joke, barely touching it. And that's like the whole point, is to create like lash hairs, not lash hairs, bitch, brow hairs, so it looks natural. And I love using this on days where I want to do like a no makeup look, and they look so good. Let's see what Natalie has to say.
The sun is at its prettiest right now. A little trick that I like to do to make my brows look a little bit more bold, a little bit more like fatty. But what I like to do to make my brows look a little bit more bold, a little bit more clean cut, is I like to use this Morphe palette. This is the Morphe 25B palette.
Oh my God.
So I like to use the last shade in the palette, which is like the darkest brown. And I kind of like to just go at the end of my brows, and anywhere that looks a little patchy
So bad.
or a little just too light, I go in and kind of make it a little bit more darker.
That's terrible. Okay, it looked terrible, as you guys can tell. So I no longer do that. I personally do like the 2016 brow on me. I've done it before and it looks really good on me. It like complements my features. But personally, I enjoy more of like a natural looking brow where it's like sparse and not too fucking dark and boxy. So instead of going in with eyeshadow on my eyebrows, I'm gonna go ahead and take my e.l.f. Brow Freeze. I'm gonna dip it in here and literally just brush them up and just shape them very nicely so they look very sparse and thick and full, but not boxy. I hate the look of boxy brows, so I try to like really play around. Like at the front, I like to push them up and a little bit to the side, so it's going all different directions like that. Or Gina.
Okay. This is kind of like my good side, I guess. Alright, so next I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild retractable brow pencil in the shade Taupe. This is a really light color. As you can see, like those are two different colors, but I do like to use this. I like to put this on good use, or in good use. And I just like to do the front of my brows.
Funny story, the only reason I used that was because my mom bought it for me and I felt really bad throwing it out, and I felt also really bad if I told her it wasn't my shade, so I just decided to fucking use it for no fucking reason, and I would just use it for the front of my brows. I changed the brightness because I feel like I was looking a little too dark, so.
Well, I look really good. Not gonna lie, just a little.
Very
At least
Leo.
I look good.
Very
Well, at least
Leo
I
of
look
her.
good, but I know I look good. Next is face. So next we're going to be using foundation, and so I like to use the LA Colors Truly Matte Long Wearing Foundation. This one's in the shade beige, golden beige.
I'm whipping into it.
One, that foundation to be a drugstore foundation was so fucking good. It was way ahead of its time. I absolutely loved it, if I'm being honest. Second of all, I don't use foundation anymore. Oh, crazy. I don't use foundation. I have a CC cream that is like my winter shade, so I'm not even gonna be using that. Again, I'm not even trying to recreate this look. I'm kind of am, but like I'm not, but I'm just gonna do it the way I would do it to like right now, like in today's age. So instead of foundation, I actually will go in with a concealer that matches my skin, and I would spot correct. I'm using the the LA Girl Pro Conceal. I actually think I still use this in my makeup look, if I'm being honest, so that's one thing that I still carry on till this day. yeah, I use it in my video. I still love this product. This is my ride or die. I love it. I think it's such a great concealer. And this is in the shade Tawny. So we're just gonna go ahead and squeeze them out. And I'm literally just gonna go over some of my breakouts or like discoloration that I have. And I'm gonna go ahead and just spot conceal, which is like basically all over my face. If we're being so fucking for real. I think I do conceal my eyebrows later on to this video. I'm gonna go ahead and just do it right now because I already have the concealer in my hand. So I'm gonna go ahead and just go under my eyebrows and get a nice little arch like that going.
Sticking on your backstage pass, all access, cause you bad. You could go wherever with that ass. Show to the shower, to the truck to the club for the party. You go in first with your girls, cause I don't know who's out there watching. But I do know one thing, yo.
Love this brush. I'm gonna buff all the concealer into my skin. Also, this camera does make my neck look orange and then my face look pale. I don't know how the fuck to fix that. Maybe my editing skills are just terrible and I don't know how to fix it, but I promise you my skin right now in person like actually fucking matches. I was looking at my old video or my last video and I was like, why the fuck is my neck orange, like Cheeto orange, and my neck, like my face is just white? Like I did not understand it. I genuinely think it's like the fucking camera that does me dirty, but like I don't even self tan, like this is my natural color, so I don't know what the fuck is going on. But I promise you in person, my skin is matching to my skin. Or my neck, my face is matching to my neck. Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and skip over because I'm literally just doing my face. And then there goes the Pro Conceal. I wonder what shade I use. Pure beige. That probably was way too fucking dark for me. I actually am gonna go ahead and use the NYX Professional Bear With Me concealer serum in the shade Vanilla.
Hey, truck to the plane to the.
I'm going with my beauty blender for my baking powder, so I'll be right back.
Not baking
okay,
powder.
So this one, my beauty blender, I am gonna go under my eyes. Like, I'm gonna try to like blend it in really well. All right, next I'm just gonna be using Coty Airspun translucent powder.
Jump fucking scare. Coty Airspun had us in the fucking chokehold, if y'all don't remember. That shit, the scent of grandma's fucking talcum powder shit. Oh my fucking god, that shit was crazy. That was practically putting baby powder under your eyes. Oh my god, that's so fucking funny. Okay, we are going to scramble this up because what the fuck do you mean you're doing oh, that's right, it's matte. Okay, I forgot to mention that. I no longer do matte makeup. Matte makeup is just a no-go for me. And I'm an oily girl. I have oily skin. I love a glowy look. I love a dewy, glowy look. I hate the look of dry skin. Not a fan. Personally, that's me. So I forgot. Shawty back then did not use any cream products. Zero. So we're gonna go ahead and actually skip ahead some things. I don't even know if I used cream contour. I didn't. I just used, everything was dry. Okay, everything was like a powder, so that's fucking funny. Okay, so we're not gonna put any baking powder or anything on my skin yet, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to the contour. So I'm using the Ulta Beauty, I believe this is the moisturizing foundation stick, but I use the shade medium to get me that like cool warm tone. I use like a cool brown, like a taupey color on my skin to give it that chiseled look. So I'm gonna go ahead and just like, look how cool tone that is. It's crazy. I'm gonna go ahead and just put that on there. And I'm gonna take my, what is this? An e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. And I'm gonna go ahead and just blend this up on the skin, and we're gonna go upwards. And then I'm gonna conceal my fucking triple chin that I have, okay? I can admit admit it. I'm woman enough. And then we're not done. We're gonna go in with this. I actually hated this, but now that I can, like, I know how to use it, I low-key fuck with it. The Halo Glow Beauty Wand Contour by e.l.f. in the shade medium as well. I'm gonna squeeze some out, not too much, and I'm gonna place it on my head or like on the temples and then blend.
Had a limit in the past. I had plenty women in the past. I done plenty sinning in the past. You don't need to know, but you can ask. Sticking on your backstage pass, all access, cause you bad. You could go wherever with that ass. Show to the shot.
Okay, I look like I got fucking slapped in the face with fucking mud. I promise you guys, just trust the fucking process. That's my life motto, is literally trust the fucking process and stop taking things so serious. My camera's dying. What the fuck, dude? So once we have that, I'm gonna take my buffing brush again and just make sure that everything's blended. My Putty Blush by e.l.f. in the shade Turks and Caicos. And I'm gonna go ahead and take my stipple brush, put that shit in there. Look at it. I've almost hit the pan. And I'm gonna go on top of my temples. Y'all, please trust the fucking process. I promise y'all. Don't leave yet. This is giving Duvalin look when it's like brown, pink, and white. Like those the Duvalin Mexican candies. Those are actually my favorite candies from like the fucking piñatas. Back to the video. So I last did my blush. So this is how we're looking. I didn't like powder my face yet. Right now I think 16-year-old Natalie is at the part where she is baking. What the fuck? So I no longer bake. But I do my face, my creams first now, and then I like to go in with powder. I like to go in with the Revolution translucent. Okay. This is baking powder, but I don't bake. But I like to use this, and I like to put it in like an old little container because I just hate this container. I literally take this, and then we're going to go ahead and go under the eyes and press the powder into the skin.
She got a man, hit another one, it goes green. Must have changed foes on the team. Remember when you let me in between? That was 2017. All good, chug a look around. Find one that seemed my type. Damn, my dog, and he know what I like. He done found me plenty in my life. Problem is, I meet a girl tonight. Then I go and treat her.
So this is how we're looking. And then I'm gonna go in back with my contour stick and contour my nose. So I want to look like I got a rhinoplasty. Let's be for real. I will say my nose contours always come out kind of bad. I'm really bad at nose contours. Don't know why. Like, it's really a hit or miss depending on the day. Then I'm gonna go in with my Physicians Formula and and then I'm just gonna take this big ass fluffy brush, and then we're just gonna bronze up the skin. I'm going with a small brush like this. And I will say, I will bake on the side of my nose, because that I feel like does make a difference. So I'll take my baking powder and just make sure my nose looks teensy weensy, like just got out of Dr. Miami's table. So let's see what this bitch has to say while I'm baking my nose.
This is not my favorite translucent powder, but it's like the only one I have left.
Okay, so I'm literally just baking my entire fucking face. Got it. And then we're gonna go in with bronzer.
So I'm gonna be using the e.l.f. bronzer, and I like to just.
Now that I think about it, that bronzer actually was pretty good. She was ahead of her time. Love e.l.f. Still use e.l.f. as you guys can tell. That was when makeup was like $3 for a fucking bronzer and a blush duo. Now it's like $14,000.
Next is blush. I'm gonna be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay in the shade Feisty. And then I also like to apply it on top of my nose, like the bridge of my nose.
I only do that when I want a like a sun-kissed look. I no longer do that. I'm here and there when I'm in the mood, but now I like to do it like on the apples and like on my cheeks. So improvement.
I like to grab whatever brush I use to like kind of bronze. Whatever product is left in the brush, I will just put that on my cheeks.
Yo, pull up and goes. Yo, my diamonds are choke.
The poses are so fucking funny.
For highlight, I'm gonna be using the Beach Cosmetic Baked Eyeshadow and Highlighter palette. Here's like a really tiny.
Okay. Okay, I have a funny story about this. But literally the name of the palette was Wild and Alluring. And I couldn't read cursive at that time because I was stupid as fuck. Now I can because I like kind of write in cursive. It just really depends on the fucking day. And I can read cursive now because I work with older like boomers, millennials, and a lot of them like write in cursive, so I can read it now. But back then I couldn't fucking read it, and I literally just completely skipped the name of the palette. It's Wild and Alluring, so I literally said baked highlighting and whatever, and I think that shit is so fucking funny till this day because like, bitch, I didn't say the name of the palette because I couldn't fucking pronounce it.
A really tiny little brush, but I like using this a lot for highlight. And I'm gonna gonna mix these two shades right here, kind of like a goldish and like a white highlighter.
I'm gonna mute it. I think it's so funny because literally I don't use highlight like that anymore. Like I don't like my face looking like I have powder like shininess on my face. I'm gonna dust this off while I'm talking. But I don't like the look of highlighter because it emphasizes on the texture of your skin. So the fact that like back then highlighter was the fucking craze. It's so funny to me because I no longer use highlighter like that. The only time I use highlighter, which you guys are about to see, is for my nose. And all I do is take this big ass shit. This is the e.l.f. Halo Glow Liquid Filter in the shade, this is shade 2 Fair Light. I don't really use this as much, but I use it for like here and there with my nose, and that's all I will do is put a little dot on my nose, blend it, and that's literally fucking it. But a highlight, don't use highlight on my face. I feel like it emphasizes my texture, so I don't see a point in using it.
Curling them, and then I'm going to be using the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara.
Okay, controversial, but like that mascara low-key was better than Sex. Actually, that's a fucking lie. The fuck am I talking about? Not me saying that. Be fucking for real, Natalie. That mascara was good, but I don't longer use that. I still do curl my eyelashes. So we're gonna curl those puppies up real quick. Okay. We're actually gonna stop right there because 6-year-old Natalie never touched a wing liner, never touched anything like that. Was too afraid to do wing liner because I was told that wing liner was not meant for girls who had hooded eyes, but that is fucking bullshit. So fuck you guys who told me that. Y'all were praying for my downfall. So I like to take a brow pen. What the fuck? Spit it out, bitch. An eyeliner pencil, okay, and there's like dark brown. This is the LA Girl Precise, perfect, precise fucking eyeliner. I'm not quite sure I've had this shit for like 10,000 years. And then I like to take my sharpener and I like to sharpen this shit out before I use it. And I'm just gonna do like a little wing at the end like that. Here, let me zoom y'all in so y'all can see what the fuck I'm doing. And then I like to take the end of like this little angle brush and smoke it out. I feel like my eyes are kind of almondy. I emphasize them. So I literally just drag the liner out like that. Don't worry, it looks a little crazy. Ooh. And then I'm gonna bring it in. Not too much now, not too much, because I don't want to make my eyes look super fucking black eye-ish. And I like to smoke it out like that. Okay. And then I like to take the inner of my eyes. Same thing blend that out, and there we go. Changes kind of like my eye shape, if you guys can see that. I like to go in right here. So I really like the siren eye for a baddie look.
Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I sit my drunk ass on that runway on this one way. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, baby, later, you can show me.
Alright, and then to clean it up and make it look nice and smoky and effortless is I take a beauty blender and just go towards the end and like smoke it out. So then I'm gonna go in with my mascara. This is the e.l.f. Lash and Roll mascara. Oh god, my battery's about to fucking die again. What the fuck is this bullshit? Alright, so let's see what's next. Girl, you're gonna get me copyrighted. Like as if I'm not already copyrighted. Okay.
A brown mascara, 'cause it looks a little bit more natural.
That's right. She uses a brown mascara for her under eyes. I no longer do that. I like a dramatic under eye look, especially when I have eyeliner. So I'm gonna go in. Alright. So what the fuck does she do? Other than get me copyrighted?
I'm gonna set my makeup with the e.l.f. Makeup Mist and Set. I'm gonna do my
Bitch, that had nothing. But that's funny because I literally used the e.l.f. Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist up to 16 hours. I don't want to do my eyes. Okay, I didn't put too much on because I'm gonna take this shit off right after this.
I'm gonna be using the K. Vahas Macroom Lip Balm. It's kind of like a little lip oil chapstick. It's really like moisturizing.
Oh,
Favorite lip gloss, just because it's like the perfect shade for me. And
what am I using?
chapstick. It's really like moisturizing. This is one of my favorite lip gloss, just because it's like the perfect shade for me, and like it's just so like pretty.
That lip gloss actually was bomb.
Not sticky, so I really like it. This is the LA Colors High Shine Shea Butter Lip Gloss. I have the shade Doll Face.
Oh, girl, shut up. Okay, so it's funny because I don't do that anymore. But what I like to do is I like to grab my brow pencil. This is like the one weird thing I still do to this day.
Maybe we'll someday grow. Till then, I sit my drunk ass on that runway on this one way. 2:30, baby, won't you meet me by the beam? Too early, baby, later.
Alright, and this is the final look.
Okay. Hold on, wait a minute now. I'll just take my brow pencil and emphasize my little birthmarks. I think that's so cute. When I do this, it like adds character to my face. But this would be my day and age baddie makeup look with my oily ass hair and my stained hoodie.
To the shower, to the truck to the club for the party. You go in first with your.
Okay, so my camera died, so that was really fucking rude. But what I was saying is I think it's so fun to kind of compare and contrast the difference of like how makeup like has changed throughout the years, because I released this in 2019. At the time, makeup was so different. This was before COVID. Everybody does their baddie makeup so different. I feel like I only do my baddie look like this like when I'm going out with the girlies or out doing whatever. And I would definitely still do the 2019, makeup look till this day, with a few twists and turns. But yeah, I think that's just so fun about makeup. And she slayed that. She ate that. And I'm still that girl. So, but I love you guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah. Bye. Ew, that was cringe. I'm never doing that again. Okay. Enough.